Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Ben, and we are back with another Pokemon Pocket update for you all. That's right, the Wonder Pick event is now live, so we'll go through everything with that, so that way you're caught up with everything that you need to get. Free rewards means free rewards, so please do not miss out. It just started, so you have a week to clear this out. But speaking of events, how did you all do with this Venusaur drop event? It did finish out. You had your chance to collect 5 cards during this. I truly like these solo battles. I think they're a lot of fun. I like getting a deck that is able to auto farm and just kind of chill and vibe by like clicking that button, see what happens, and then opening the promo packs. I think this time around I felt a lot better because I got the Jigglypuff and the Onix on the first day. And so then it was just kind of like easy peasy from there, which was really nice. How did you all make out, though? These were your chances to get the cards. The Jigglypuff, Onix, and Haunter were 24%. The Greninja was 15%. The Venusaur was 12%. Were you able to collect the 5 cards? Were you able to collect a full set of the cards? For those of you who got these, like this one especially, save them. I don't think that you flare them. This would be really good to use as like trading fodder, right? It's a full art card, it's a rare card, and there's a lot of people who unfortunately wouldn't be able to get this during this time period or join too late to have a real shot at getting something like this. I would say the same for Greninja. Jigglypuff and Haunter are probably in case they just didn't participate or if they're newer players, but people are going to want this Jigglypuff promo. So definitely keep these cards if you have a bunch of extras. See what value they receive when we get January coming next year, so that'll be really dope to be able to have and play with. But let me know, did y'all make out like bandits and collect your cards, or are you struggling along? Maybe we in the comments you say which one it is, and then we come back to this when trading comes, and then therefore you know exactly who to talk to in the community to get that going. And so now let's talk about the Wonder Pick event part 2. It is running similarly to what we have currently, what you've seen before, but there's just some additions to it. But if you just haven't really been paying attention and you're just kind of wondering what everything is, a quick recap for you. This does end in a week, so make sure that you're collecting your cards. You have the chance to get the new Bulbasaur and a new Magnemite. They do cost 2 stamina for you to roll. I just got my last Magnemite yesterday, and so I will no longer be using resources for this, and that feels good. I'm actually going to see if I get extras through this bonus pick. The bonus pick is free and it has a 20% chance of appearing. It can appear with the Chansey pick, so if you're like quickly logging in and just whatever the case may be, just check your Wonder Picks and then log out. That's really all it is. It can take 30 minutes to 4 hours. You never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes you may miss it entirely, sometimes you can get it right there. But there are 4 cards that will appear. If you're lucky, you'll get the promo cards as an option, or you'll get like the regular art as an option, but you'll have a 1 in 5 chance, whereas with these Chansey picks, you have a higher chance because these are the only options to get. And then the Magnemite that I got was like there's 4 of them and 1 Bulbasaur, and luckily I wasn't unlucky and picked that 1 Bulbasaur. So hopefully this does well for you. I'm kind of looking out for these bonus picks because I want these event tickets, and you're gonna want them too because here's another way to get your event tickets. Let's talk about this first before we talk about why you want them. But you'll see here that these missions are different, and in the actual game they're in a different slot under your mission section. You'll see that the missions from the part 1 of the event are still there, so if you haven't been able to do those or collect those, you'll have that. And here is the second part missions, and they're again like they're their own feature. So here are what they look like. the majority of it is just wonder picking. And once you get to like the higher levels of wonder picking, the more event tickets that you'll receive. So you'll have 1 to 2 to 3. You collect grass cards, you collect lightning cards, and you collect the diamond. So if you're hitting those promo cards, that counts towards these. If you're opening up regular packs, that counts towards these. And we get the new expansion pack, y'all. The new set, Mythical Island. I'm sure almost all of you all are going to be ripping those. I'm going to have a video that explains everything that also comes with it. So like be on the lookout for that. And that's exciting because there's a lot of free things that are coming with this new expansion that we're going to cover. So like that will be out today as well. And so when you open those and you get those grass cards, lightning cards, this is not set specific. So as long as you're opening up packs, you'll be able to finish these bottom ones as well. Why do you want the event tickets? This is why we finally get the sleeves, y'all. We get the sleeves, we get the playmat, we get the coin, we get the icon, we get the shine dust. They did very well in spacing these out because if these were in the beginning, like these 3 were the first ones to be offered. You collected those right away. And now here are the real ones. People love their coins. They love their sleeves. My icon is already set to Venusaur to show off that like I finally got it. But these are the real prime money makers here. So they are a bit more, right? Like your sleeves are 5, your coin is 5, your playmat is 10. But again, just wonder picking is going to net you so much of these event tickets, so it's not too bad to worry about. And then again, so these options right here are still available for you: the Venusaur backdrop, the Venusaur cover, and the Snow Crystals backdrop as well. So if you haven't gotten a chance or you haven't participated in the first week, these are the ones that you can get from that first week as well. And then just to remind you all, here is just kind of like what the first part mission looks like. And they do stack. So like if you, again, just like I took a break, I was on vacation, whatever the case may be, and you have the other missions that say wonder pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We see here it says 3, 5, 7. You want to pick once, it counts towards this and it counts towards that. There's not like I do this and it only counts towards this one mission. You'll be able to clear these off pretty well. The Bulbasaurs, the Magnemite goes towards your grass and your lightning cards, and also the diamond cards that you need to get. So this is pretty sweet. So yeah, y'all, this is just kind of what we're looking at in terms of events that are happening. Our Venusaur drop event ended. We're right into our Wonder Pick that is now live for our event part 2. Something that also is still going on is our Genetic Apex Emblem event 1. This thing is it's really funny how this is the event. I personally loved the 45 win streak. However, this year is like 5 wins in a row. That has proven to be like you just kind of got to get lucky. And lucky in all kinds of fronts, right? You have to be lucky with your draws. You have to be lucky with your matchups. You have to be lucky that the opponent is unlucky. So there is a lot of RNG, but there is a lot of things that you can control, especially like how your decks are mapped out. So check out the channel. There are a bunch of decks that I've highlighted that are really good for this. I also did like an Articuno Misty deck. Don't hate me because I am the evil person that is doing this. Y'all don't hate me because I am the person that is doing this with our Articuno and Misty deck. But, you know, I had to do it. Hey, let me call you right back. I'm just talking to a student. Okay. And so these are our events right now. We have the Venusaur drop event that ended. We have the Wonder Pick event part 2 that is going on right now. And in the middle of things that are happening is this emblem event. There's a lot of feelings about this, which is totally understandable because a lot of things can need to break your way when you're doing a 5-win streak. I definitely think for the player base that the 45 wins now in comparison felt a lot more doable on your own time and a lot less stressful. So I hope they bring those kinds of missions back. But for this 5, just understand that like you have to get the right draws, you have to get the right opponents, you have to hope your opponents are also unlucky, and that will make this work out well. So there are decks that I highlighted on the channel that'll do well with this. I myself went Articuno and Misty. I apologize for being evil. But you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get this emblem because I really wanted this. Now that I have it, I'm leaving the queue alone so that way people can get theirs. Sometimes I go in there and like hit concede so that way somebody can get a win. Hopefully we match up and then you all get that. But this is happening. This is ending in 3 days. So just make sure that if this is something that you do want and you don't have it, you do have 3 days to get there. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. Enjoy the game because at the end of the day, this is a game. But you do have some time to get this. But yeah, y'all. I mean, with these events, they're trying to hold us over before the Mythical Island expansion comes out in 3 days. That's going to feel great. So grab your rewards that you can now. Grab the free things that you can now. Because you are going to be busy with Mythical Island. And I can't wait to be busy myself producing content, making videos, and like exploring everything that there is to explore for you all as well. So until the next one, y'all. Bye-bye. Peace.